Hi all, welcome to the Scottish Premiership SBC guide for the League SBC cards of Tierney and Morelos. Two very interesting cards. Tierney is definitely proving popular amongst the community by the looks of it. If we can smash likes would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always, and let me know in the comments below did you go Tierney or Morelos, but definitely both appealing. Total spend is between 97 and 124k. That is what we've calculated. It could obviously be done cheaper depending if you get them on bid, who you've got in your club, all those sort of factors, and factoring in can you use cheaper rated players for different individual routes. For Hibernian it's a 15 to 20k spend for a 6.25k pack, which is a small goal players pack. 10 players all told. It's just annoying that you're having to give up someone like Shinny to kind of help do this. Same for McGinn and Mackay, Stephen and Lewis. So you're giving up quite a few high rated players just to make this work. It is not ideal. 10 players, no Shea Logan because he isn't in FIFA, so that's kind of why you've got a brick slot in it right back. It's the case with a few of the teams where there is either transfers or just one player in one position, or they've not added some of the players into the game, because Hibs have that case with Darren McGregor. But Celtic is like a 10-12k spend. I would imagine it will jump under 10k once the gold cards become more populated, because Tierney, Benkovic, Brown, Griffiths, McGregor, Rogic, Forrest, they're the guys I'm going to imagine will kind of populate most squads as time progresses. It's just interesting just now that route cost 10k. And it's a 25k pack, so it's definitely worth doing Celtic in all honesty, so fair play on at least one route being worthwhile. Dundee is a free 4k pack, small rare silver players pack, 12 to 14, 15k spend. It is kind of just silly money to do. 3.4k coin return, usually on average for this type of pack. For overall, it is 91 to 93k worth of pack return, and your coin return works out 43 to 56k, and there's not a single route requiring a position change, loyalty or anything of that nature. But Dundee definitely expensive for what you're getting. Hamilton is a 7k pack, so you're getting a big jump for the lowest rated team out of everyone there. It's a 59 rated squad and you're getting a pretty decent pack compared to some of the other teams, which is kind of mental really. A premium silver players pack, 5-6k spend, free 4k coin return. Don't have to worry about any silvers, but there's plenty of bronzes just to kind of work around and just be patient. Honestly, I would imagine this is the type of team you could genuinely do this for 2,200 coins. Like easy, you could maybe, in saying that, you could probably do it for 1,800 on bid, like for 150. Like you could probably bid them all at 150 and people will be like, I'm not interested. And it will be the case for quite a few of these teams. With Hearts, this is a 6k pack in the form of a prime silver players pack, 66 rated, 6 to 8k spend. Naismith kind of just helps make this up. The only real expensive player out of this team is the midfield. Like Bozanic and Ollie Lee are both fairly expensive players. They're like 1,000 coins each, so be wary when you're putting this. Amankwa is about 700-800 coins as well, so you're able to get away with playing Whiten at left mid, which kind of just helps the burden a little bit. Then Hibs or Hibernian, like my team, Bogdan and Laidot are the two goalkeepers that you can throw into this team and keep the cost down. I was really trying to rack my brains how you could. There is ways I can see this getting done cheaper, but it will come down to when Horgan drops down in price, McLaren drops down in price, well, at least 600, but it's more a case of the midfield, because Malin, Slivka, Bartley, Milligan, Hindman, Malin, these type of players. I'm sure I said Malin twice here, but it's because you've not got McGregor. Darren McGregor's not in the game. Whitaker's like 2k. Swanson's obviously back at St Johnstone, so you're kind of a bit stretched, and that's why you use Portis and Hanlon over, say, Ambrose. Then Kilmarnock, fairly straightforward 5k pack for a 4 to 6k spend. I meant to see with Hibs is a 6.25k pack for a 7 to 9k spend. So it's not too disastrous, but as time progresses, I think this team could I mean the whole league, I think will go under 100k, where it'll just kind of level out quite nicely, and then for the amount of packs that you're worth, it will work out about the same spend. So it'll just be a case of hoping and praying that your coin return can work out fairly decent. No one's really expensive in Command Arc, which is quite a saving grace. With Livingston, and this is the case with a few of the teams, you can play a right back or a left back and at left and right back, left and right mid, sorry. So you can get away with the 3 centre backs, and then you play Davita. But you can you can also Davita or Lawless are both the silver left mids. People might use Lee Miller as well up top, but you will find variants where left and right backs are used at the left and right mid. Same with this type of route. The midfield is where it is expensive, like Tanner, Grimshaw, Alex Rodriguez. It's not cheap, and that's why if you're able to play the right back at right mid, you're suddenly saving yourself like 2,000 coins, 3,000 coins. If you can get away with Taylor Sinclair at left back as well, that's like another saving. It's just a case of getting those 3 centre mids and ensuring that they are as cheap as possible, and people will try and find variants. In an ideal world, I think if you get one of the centre backs at CDM and 2 centre mids, there might be a bit of play on it, but not very much more, I would imagine. Then from Rangers perspective, fairly straightforward actually. Rangers 10-12k for a small goal push back. I was hoping this would be a better pack actually. I actually would have hoped we would have got something different, maybe like a 10 to 15k pack. Like, it just kind of annoys me that like they could have done a better pack for this type of team, because this is, even though there's no golds, there's a lot of silvers to work with, and they're not the easiest, but you're generally paying on average nearly 1,000 coins a player, so you've got to remember that. With St Johnstone, fairly straightforward. This is an 8-10k spend for a 10k pack of a small prime Electrum push pack. I can't believe that, really, how rates like St Johnstone and Hamilton have better pack rewards than other teams. It just begs belief. St Johnstone 63 rated. I meant to say with Motherwell for a 7k pack, which is a premium mixed push pack. It's a 12 to 15k spend. But St Johnstone, fairly straightforward, nothing that really hurts the bank balance. And the last team of focus is St Mirren 7k pack for a 62 rated squad, premium silver players pack, 4-5k spend. There is other ways you could get away with this. The dude Fitzpatrick, I'm sure you can take out and put one of the other bronze centre mids in the squad somewhere. There's a lot of play, there is quite a bit of play with this team. Like, goalies will constantly change in price, the defenders will constantly change in price, same with the mids, so there is plenty of play in the St Mirren squad. But hopefully you find this useful. As always, folks, let me know in the comments down below who you're going for. I would definitely go for Tierney myself, but both I'll take as time goes. Smash likes always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later for more SBC content on the channel.